bed breaking tips and tricks for mobile.
So I know we all have experienced someone doing this or us just doing it. So basically how to make it better though is, so I'm gonna show you how to make this better because a lot of people already know this technique. So basically I'm just gonna make a bed defense real quickly. So basically what you want to do, right, is instead of just doing how I did in the last clip, actually cover yourself. You can see here's the example, but don't do it too far down or else your view gets blocked, or don't place too many blocks like I did here. Bed breaking while moving has to be one of the hardest things to do on mobile, but devs actually made a secret update and I'll show you how to actually break a bed while moving. Basically, how to do this is tap before you start mining. Now I'll explain why this is a thing. Basically, what I think is happening is when you start like breaking the block, you see how the thumbstick is kind of equipping to like a block? It doesn't, because I start moving. It's sort of like how PC cursor works. Like if you start mining something, like nothing else will like equip the block, right? But that happened to mobile because we had two fingers, right? Because of the thumbstick. So all we have to do to fix this is just tap, then start moving. You can do it while like running to it and stuff like that. So hopefully this is helpful because this sure was helpful for me. Now this is a tip I use personally to break beds as well. So I'm just gonna make a bed defense real quick, pretty big one, to show you how to actually like use this and to display how to do this. So basically what we like, this example just makes your life easier when boxing in. So I'm just gonna skip to a part where the bed defense is built. Okay, so basically what this is basically just putting yourself in a one block hole like this and mining a block and spam jumping. And you'll see it's easier to do that rather than do this. Hold up. Yeah, do this. It takes a little bit more time, but if you just do that, it's just faster. You get what I mean? So this will help box in better. Make sure you block in like the way you came to. It's sort of like a snake, so it's very good. Bed breaking tip you can do is basically where you box yourself in. And on some maps it's easier to do. So basically, like you just build yourself a hole. I'll try explaining it as best as I can. So basically, you cover yourself up. But you still have like this person view, so you can keep mining blocks and you can eventually get to the bed. It's more of a tip, but if you're in like a ranked queue and it's like late game, I'm talking like 12 minutes in the game, you have to break someone's bed. They have a pretty big bed defense. Instead of using TNT, and I'll show why not to use TNT. So basically, TNT is way too easy to like counter. So I'm just gonna play TNT, and notice how I have snowballs? Boom. That's all I have to do. But fireballs, it's instant impact, so you can't stop it. You get what I mean? Like it's instant. So it's better to just use a fireball, and it also breaks the bed easier because TNT also has like a little bit of a wait time before it starts breaking blocks. So yeah. Some tips you can use are actually on this one map. It's called Sand Temple. So basically, what you can do is, it's actually one of my most viewed videos. So the first trick is basically, you see this little building, you go up, and there's like a little part where like it goes down. I'll show you in a bit. So basically, you can just mine from there and build yourself a little defense. So it's pretty good. I'm just gonna show you. So basically, let's just go here. So I go to like that one block. Let's click. Okay, I go to this one block, and then I build forward, and then I cover myself up, and now I can just break the bed like this. It's pretty OP. I've used it a lot. Second trick is another tip for this map. So you can just cover yourself up along the building and then break the bed. So it's a pretty good method as well, and I suggest you use it. So on the military map, you can also do one of the previous tips I added. So I'm just gonna skip the part where I do it. So you want to build this like right against this building, and then you can mine through the thing. So it might take them some time to break in, and if they do start breaking in, you can just cover yourself up in that little hole. So it's a pretty good way to break the bed. Okay, so you can actually use some kits to help break some beds too. Like for example, I'm gonna show Yeti for this one. It's easy to break like wool or big defenses. So I'm just gonna wait for it to actually like be usable, because it has a cooldown, of course. So I'd probably say use this on like the bigger bed defenses if you're trying to like grind some wins. Okay, so now this thing done. I'm gonna use it, and I can easily get to the bed, so it's pretty good. You can also use Glacier Roll to troll people. So this kit is more to like speedrun bed breaking, but you can use Uzi. So it has 4 dashes. It got nerfed, but it's still pretty good. So on this map specifically, you can dash. You can use your 4 dashes and get to the opponent's space with no iron. So they might not have a bed defense, and it's gonna be pretty easy to break that bed if you come very early. Plus the bar for the Uzi also thing refills after a bit. So if you want to escape from there, you can. So that's pretty good. Like you see here, it started refilling, so it's actually not that bad of a nerf. Battle Pass kit, you can use at Santa. It gives 3 TNT in 70 iron, besides from normal TNT. Like if you wanted 3 TNT normally, you'd probably have to give around 100 to 120 iron. So it's a pretty good deal. It is a bit hard to aim with it for mobile, but yeah, overall it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I mean it's decent if you're going for like a bed breaking, I guess. It does quite a lot of damage, so yeah. Another good kit you can use for speedrunning is Davy. So you aim it pretty high. I'm not the best at this, but so you get it one shot, and you launch yourself and try mining it. Like right there, I did it, but I didn't aim it high enough. So basically, that's the whole concept. You keep doing that until you get to your enemy space, and you can have your teammates drop you the iron, or like the other teammates drop the iron to the Davy. So it would be good. I've seen some people do this. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like the best meta. Like right there, I missed it, but if you're good at timing, I would say this is a pretty good meta. That's it for today's video. 100 likes for PvP tricks. So I know a lot of people ask me for that, so you guys better hit the like goal. See you in the next video, if you guys do reach this to 100 likes.